Hi guys, welcome back again to another video. A quick one. It's been alleged that out of 150 shops that has been locked up at Abossey market, spare parts market belonging to mostly Nigerians, Igbos to be precise, over 50 of them actually belongs to Igbo King. That's the Igbo chief leader. That's the chief Ihenetu. Interesting. A lot of people kept wondering that, are you sure this whole shop locking, shop shutdown and all that has things to do with the GIPC law? Are you sure it has anything to do with the ECOWAS retail rules reinforcement and all that? Or do you think is actually a deliberate actions, sponsored by Honorable Hassan Ayariga to get back on the Igbo King? When people say, or should I say, when Ghanaians say that there will not be any hideout for this Chief Ihenetu, I cannot think it is now beginning to make sense. Let's take it down to so many videos of people crying out that their shops are being locked in Ghana, and of course how Nigerians we are seen reacting, and it might be vice versa if care is not taken. Let's watch these videos.
Nigerian, we can't do it. It's against the law. You understand? So if we find any Ghanaian fronting for a Nigerian, we are going to prosecute the person. We are going to take the person. Yes.
President, will you admit that? So you can learn from them.
Oh, the Ghanaians do better. Ghanaians do better. I will not admit that. Ghanaians do better. But you see, the problem is they are invading the market. You understand? They are wholesaling to the Ghanaians and at the same time doing retailing in the market. So we can compete. So they will do better. Because if a Nigerian is wholesaling to me and doing retail in the market, obviously he is going to do better than me because he is giving me the product. And that is what we don't want in the market. The GIPC law states that all foreigners should do supply in the market, wholesaling, not retailing. So if a Nigerian or a Japanese or a Lebanese a foreigner is selling in the market, then obviously the Ghanaian is not going to do better. You understand? So these are the challenges that we are having.
Over 140 shops in Abossey belonging to foreign nationals have been shut down by authorities. They need to present documents that show they are legally having the right to operate as retail shops. You see what you carry out? Are you happy what you have done to Nigerians and innocent foreign nationals in this country? Are you excited? Over 140 shops in Abossey belonging to foreign nationals have been shut down by authorities. The result of your disrespectful adventures, or adventure, because I learned adventure has got no plural, all right, has intensely made foreign nationals generally in Ghana uncomfortable, especially within the business sector. And it is because of you, Jude Ihenetu. It is not because of Igbo. Let us narrow the facts straight to whose mouth is thinking around here, please. It is not those, excuse me to say, that have gone to handle rubbish. No. It is the one who wanted to eat it. Ihenetu, you have brought this problem upon all foreign nationals in Ghana. It is you. Only we won't go Jude. It is only you. You understand? But out of frustration, when we are talking, we'll definitely mention Nigeria. Over 140 shops in Abossey belonging to foreign nationals have been shut down by authorities. They need to present documents that show they are legally having the right to operate as retail shops. For all you know, they are legally having the rights, bro. They might be legally having the rights, yet have misplaced their papers. There is a probability that even a Ghanaian might lose their documents. You understand? And so one of those foreign nationals who authentically have the rights, have documented rights, and their papers are not expired, but their papers are completely missing. The state of something getting missing is just but a natural happening. How would they go around it this time? Ihenetu, you have jeopardized a lot of people. Ihenetu, your actions have affected not only Nigerians, not only Igbos, but the entire foreign population in Ghana. You have caused for us to have to look and judge and critically assess foreigners according to protocol. Initially, we temper protocol with humanity and hospitality. You understand? And so we would say, oh, he's a human being. Oh, nipa enya manam na adeng. Sa nya boni onku nipa. What that means is that, oh, he's a foreigner. It's all right. He's a human being. Let him come. He's done nothing wrong. He's only found himself in Ghana illegally. What crime has he committed? Let him come in. This is how Ghana reacts. And there have been so many Nigerians that have taken positive advantage of this. Like I said, I have a friend in Nigeria, in USA, called Omo Yoruba. Omo Yoruba came to Ghana, lived in Ghana for 6 years, learned to speak Chi, became a Ghanaian legitimately before traveling to US and sending me money to build a studio. This is a Nigeria. And how can you say Mr. Ehinetu? There are some Nigerians that have been living here before your father was born, Jude Ehinetu. But they are here. They've not even thought of owning a man who. That was no bad 3 minutes ago. There are Igbos that have been living here way before your father's father was born. And they have not decided to even, they've not made up their mind to even do anything apart from what will profit them and not go to the demise or detriment of anybody. You want to come and claim holier than that, bigger than big. In this country, Ghana, there is something we say. When you start talking, we don't cut you from talking. When you start acting, we don't cut you from acting. We try to understand the angle in which you are going or the tangents from which you are coming. We predict what you will say, trying to judge and guess from what you have already said. We predict what you will do in future from what you have already done. And then in the farthest future possible, we put a blockade there for, which you will definitely eat. We understudy you, how you step, to find out where you are going. And then we put a barrier there and watch you get blocked at that point. When you start doing or saying anything in this country, we don't cut you from talking. We listen to you entirely because we want you to commit yourself completely. So when you are talking, you hear someone who say, when you are talking and another wants to interrupt you, you hear someone who say, don't cut him short, don't cut him short. Let him talk, let him be done talking. It is a Ghanaian character. When somebody is doing something, a Ghanaian always wants you to be done. And when you are done, and you have put a full stop, then we will come and mark you correct or wrong. So far, do and then two, wait, go and come back again.
Anybody to insult me. I'm not those Nigerian here illegal. I'm not those illegal Nigerian guys here. I'm not those illegal here. That's why I want to know here. I don't want them to stay like those illegal here. I'm here now for 2 years. All my children are having Ghana passport. So if the shop is for my, so you will listen to me. Come and close. I will listen to you. I don't know you. The same way I don't know you. Don't know me. Now. What is Nigeria? And so what? Monkey is in Nigeria. This shop is Ghanaian. You suppose understand. You go to Nigeria, can you do what you are doing there? You go to shop, if you go ambassador, they'll charge you. What do you mean? Have you seen any Ghana selling in Nigeria before? You think we are joking? If you go, when you come, you don't take any Ghanaian. You go, they will bring you here. They will come and fool you. If you make me take a hand lock, come on, make me take a hand lock. What I get now,
Ghanaians are at it again. This time around is not about the Igbo in Ghana, as they have tried to pull or rather bring Chukwudi down and failed. It's not about Nigerians doing fraud or committing crime in Ghana. Guess what? Their wahala is that Nigerian traders, especially Igbos, are selling goods cheaper than their Ghanaian counterparts. Can you imagine the audacity? The drama started at Abossey spare parts market, where Ghanaian officials, backed by angry local traders, stormed Nigerian shops and locked them up. Their excuse: Nigerians are spoiling the market because their prices are too low. Can you imagine that? Whereas, let me break it down for you. You see, Ghanaian retailers are greedy. Very, very greedy. They usually buy from the same Nigerian suppliers, but when it's time to sell, they will either double or triple the price. They extort their own people shamelessly. And when Nigerian traders, especially Igbos, who are masters of business, sell the same goods at fair prices, Ghanaian customers rush there instead. After all, who no like better thing? Who no like to save money? You and a J? And that's the cocoa of the fight, my people. Ghanaian customers prefer Nigerian shops because Nigerians believe in fast turnover, fair profit, and customer loyalty. They know that if you sell small and fast, you will make more in the long run. But Ghanaian traders want to hammer on one sale. And when their brothers stop patronizing them, instead of checking their own greed, they pour their frustration on Nigerians. The funny and juicy part, videos have gone viral, where even Ghanaians are defending Nigerian traders, saying, leave these people alone. They are the ones giving us good prices. You see how hypocrisy works? But let's talk about the real irony. The same GIPC locking Nigerian shops wouldn't dare touch Chinese, Lebanese, or Indian malls in Accra. Those foreigners are free to sell anything they like at any price, and nobody raises a finger. But when it comes to Nigerians, their fellow black brothers, they suddenly remember laws and regulations. Why? Because it is easier to oppress your own than challenge outsiders, Africans who cost us like this. Ghana and South Africans, you people are no different. So, I pour on the 5 most pregnant women spit that one where they draw like okra. Instead of Ghanaian traders to humble themselves and learn good business strategy from my Igbo brothers, from Nigerians who are in Ghana, they are crying fouls, locking shops, exposing their greed for the world to see. They forget that the Igbo apprenticeship system is what produces billionaires and seasoned businessmen. Men who build wealth, not just chop and clean mouths. Well, we are watching closely. The hypocrisy is glaring. If Nigerian shops must close, then the Chinese and Lebanese malls must be closed as well. But they can't because their courage only works against fellow Africans. God have mercy.
Abossey kind spare parts dealers. Munjain sem hununu. Munjain sem hununu ne ebufu sem na. Mushani pe bufu ni sem hunu se. If you can't buy, then leave it. See, this Nigeria must go thing we are doing. We are not doing it for you. Nigerians must stay forever. Because prices are adia over 20,000 to Ghana ni person or ton back up. Unko si abronsan back. In some hununa mudu Abossey kind no. Enya muntina ye Nigeria must go. Nigeria must go that we are doing it. As in the states where they with their bad behavior, bad character, this kidnapping issues, this ashawo issue that is happening, and this ritualists and stuff. Do you understand? It has nothing to do with you. I will tell you, say Nigerians must live here to get together with us forever. What in Yemi can I say? Munjain sem hununu because man amotito me kai say the camera be see mu bi mu anim ewo hono mu si yen to ayenkwa yenkwa se be kwa Nigeria for no ne akwa akoto enye se yen pay ekro ni ye pe ni ye but mu bi mu wo hono mu nsem fu ni nsem hunu ni etrimodin ti enti na bontin ni pa beba no abeji ejuma na afa. What you say? Inti munjain sem hununu si na be aye kan ye betumi aka bi amam. So far me nya hu obi a oye individual ebia like me or ba be kasa maybe obi a ya minti but nsem hunu na mudi wo sa Abossey kan no munjai sa Abossey kan spare parts car spare parts dealers munjai nsem hunu no.
Undocumented Nigerians should not own a shop in Ghana. Ashanti region have started it, and as they have started it, it is going everywhere around. So if you are a Nigerian, just be preparing your bag small because if it gets serious, everybody is going back to Nigeria to go and solve the problem of Nigeria. Ashanti region have just started it right now, and if they start, it is going all over Ghana. So right now, If you're a Nigerian, be preparing. Anything can happen at any time, any moment. I just
Minister for business, I dey beg you. I use God beg you. I beg. Eh? So this our joke. You don't enter serious matter. Oh. Hey, Oluwa. God, I beg. Minister, they beg you. I use God beg you. Many people, and I see one video where many people they comment say in Ghana rules and in Ghana law that foreigners don't have right to do a business, to do a retail business unless the person have up to $1 million. We get $1 million now at Ghana. I beg, I beg you. I'm not making fun with this. This is a serious case. I swear. If like I say those people now they get $1 million, you say you go see them for Ghana, minister. I beg. I use God they beg you, honorable minister. I use God beg you. The person where they charge for the market will lock their shop. I beg you. They get family, they get children. You self know say this period now everywhere hard. I beg. Pity them. Tapa justice to Messi. If like some of us get $1 million, this say me I go travel come Ghana. I not go come now. If some Ghanaian self will travel go UK, they get $1 million. They not go travel. We get money now we they travel. I beg. Minister I beg. I use God they beg you. Open their shop for them. We are one. See Nigeria, see Ghana now. Hey. Ghana be the only borders we will get for Africa here. If Ghana can't disappoint us again, that means say, oh, Nigeria will stay alone. It don't make sense. Never minister beg. It don't make sense. I know some plenty laws there will be say we know they look. Because if they check if they look law, I not get right to make this video they make now, sir. If they say no really check them, I not get right to make this video they make now, but minister beg. Everything we say touch us, we will touch. I beg. Nigeria and Ghana, we don't pass this level now. Even if other Africa, other foreigners will do this kind of thing, if I not be Nigeria. I beg. And my Nigerian brothers too will be saying they sell motor pass. I won't tell you the major problem of this thing. When I way they say cheaper than Ghanaians, you cannot stop them. Even if not me self, he go pay me. Why you go come my country, they say cheaper pass. If they do and make other people love you pass, or if they do and make waiting happen. That thing don't make sense. I think maybe you guys supposed to be in one union. If they sell one city, you two sell one city. They sell two cities, you two sell two cities because it is their home. Now they lock your shop, they lock their shop. All this gain where you don't make, all this money where you don't make, you go use and now go pay. Before they go open your shop again. So it don't make sense. People should be in the same union with the Ghana people where they do business for a year too. So that if they sell one city, people will sell one city again. How you go come the set cheap price? Even if now you know go pay you, he go pay you now. You work travel come. Where you know say you yourself normally you not supposed to do retail business. You can't check. No. I beg, minister, I beg. Pity them, I beg.
This particular news that I shared here was actually instigated by an insider. So he made it clear, he typed while they were on live section with the shops being locked and all that, that information has it that over 50 of those shops that were locked up in Ghana belongs to the Igbo king. We all know that, you know, after Honorable Hassan Ayaraga made it clear that Igbo king came in as a cassette trader and boom, they didn't know how he came about with his money. He also said that he engaged in some illegal businesses like ashawo, human trafficking and all that. Those were the words of Honorable Hassan Ayaraga, that there's no way he would make such money. He never disagreed on the fact that he had so many shops. Yes, people know that he's a businessman. He owns so many companies. There's another video I saw made by a Ghanaian barrister. He was stating the shops that is being acquired or owned. A lot of factory, diapers, factory, that Igbo King does so many businesses. So probably he has like 50 of the shops at spare part, because we know that most spare parts dealers are ballers. Yes, people maximize a lot of money by selling spare parts, right? So I don't think, in as much as the news is alleged, but I don't think they're far from the truth. I kind of think that, I don't think well, the comment section is going to be open for us to know what you think. I'm a little bit confused because I'm trying to wrap my hands around, do you think that it has something to do with Honorable Hassan Ayaraga coming back on this Igbo King, because he has sworn that he is literally tired. One of the things he stated clearly during the New Yam Festival is that you guys don't plant yams in Ghana. So why, and he does not want it to be pouring liberation on Ghana soil because you're not a Ghanaian. So that includes making his money. Like, he's already feeling very overwhelmed and uncomfortable around this Igbo King. So when people say things that Honorable Hassan Ayaraga is actually a mastermind behind all these things, because in as much as the shops are being locked, people are not even talking about that it's because of retail business. People are talking about that it's Nigeria must go. That is how a lot of Ghanaians are reacting. That we will deal with you guys Nigerians until you guys will pack your bags and leave. They're no longer talking about that they just want it to be balanced, because the information is that there's a stipulated amount of money. There's a stipulated amount of money that you are meant to acquire or have before you be allowed to do retail businesses in Ghana. And most of Nigerians cannot afford it. And not just money, even some things. Because I also heard you must employ over 25 skilled workers, and those people must be Ghanaian. These are amongst the ECOWAS rules and regulations. And if Ghanaians cannot, if Nigerians doing business in Ghana cannot afford it, that is the clashback that they are currently facing right now. So, in as much as I have been trying to wrap my hands around the whole thing, but to be very honest, this is beginning to sound interesting. Just maybe it's actually a way to get back on this Chief Iene. To be very honest, this Chief Igbo King, Igbo Chief, has done a lot of, like, I don't think Ghanaians will forget this man. Like, I don't think Nigerians will forget this man soon. Nothing will make Nigerians to forget this man because there are already a lot of things. Like, it's just more like bottled anger. This man has caused a lot of problems for his fellow Nigerians in Ghana. To be very honest, if peradventure that these guys are, because people are kind of asking, why all of a sudden they're bringing back ECOWAS rule? Why all of a sudden you guys don't want retail businesses? These Nigerians have been doing businesses. Nobody has been disturbing them. Immediately this Igbo King saga started, everything started going south. A lot of kidnapping every day, a lot of arrests every day. Nigerians are deported every day. It's more like it opened eyes to Ghanaians to like sit up, especially when it comes to basically their country. Trust me, this ECOWAS rule has been existing. Trust me, people have decided to mellow down and stop whatever thing that has to do with ECOWAS rule. Not until this Igbo King saga came. It's been like almost getting to a year. From the time he announced himself, from the time he built school in Ghana, till now, it has been from one bus to one bus. Well, I'm going to end here because I want you guys to tell me what you think. Any comment section. Do you think this Nigeria must go thing shop that is being locked up in Ghana right now? Do you think it has something to do with Honorable Hassan Ayariga? Do you think it is actually right? Like it is actually the GIPC law that is fighting these people, like the ECOWAS rule and all that? Or do you think it has a lot to do with the Igbo King? Because even me that is making this video, I'm as confused as you are. If this is your first time coming across my face, I just hope this fan that is blowing me like this will not interfere with the audio of this video. My name is Ujuya. Welcome to Uncut. Don't make your last by subscribing. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.